And now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Sunday the 27th of November. There are warnings of gales in Viking, North Atsira, South Atsira, Forties, Fisher and German Bight. The general synopsis at 1800. Low Trafalgar 999 expected southern Spain by 1005 by 1800 Sunday. New high expected Fair Isle 1034 by same time. High southeast Iceland 1030 dissipating. The area forecasts for the next 24 hours. Viking, North Atsira, South Atsira, Forties. Northerly 6 or 7, occasionally gale 8 except in West Viking and West Forties, decreasing 4 or 5 later, fair, good. Cromarty 4th Tyne. North veering northeast 4 or 5, occasionally 3 later, fair, good. Dogger north 5 to 7, veering northeast 4 or 5, fair, moderate or good. Fisher German Bight. Northwest veering northeast 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8 at first, decreasing 4 later in west, mainly fair, good. Humber Thames. North or northeast 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times, drizzle, then fair, good, occasionally poor at first. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. East or northeast 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times, occasionally rain or drizzle, good, occasionally poor. Biscay, east or northeast 5 or 6, occasional rain in north, thundery showers in south, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar, cyclonic 5 to 7, becoming northwest 4 or 5, thundery showers, good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, east or northeast 5 to 7, decreasing 4 at times, occasional rain in north, thundery showers in south, good, occasionally poor. Seoul, Lundy, Fastnet. East or northeast 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Occasional drizzle, good, occasionally poor. Irish Sea. East or northeast 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first in north, mainly fair, moderate or good. Shannon, east or southeast 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later, fair, moderate or good. Rockall, Malin, Hebrides, Bailey. East or southeast 3 or 4, increasing 5 at times, occasional rain, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. Fair Isle, northeasterly veering southerly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first in east, decreasing 3 for a time, fair, good. Faroes, southeast Iceland, east or southeast 3 or 4, veering south then southwest 5 or 6, occasional rain, good, occasionally poor. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic, north-northeast 3, 12 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Stornoway, northeast 4, 7 miles, 1026, rising slowly. Lerwick, north by west 3, 13 miles, 1024, rising more slowly. Wick automatic, north-northwest 3, 24 miles, 1026, rising. Aberdeen, northwest by north 3, 5 miles, 1026, rising slowly. Lucas, northeast by east 2, 6 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Boomer, north-northwest 2, slight drizzle, 2 miles, 1024, rising slowly. Bridlington, north by east 3, 1022, rising slowly. Sandetti light vessel automatic, northeast 4, 11 miles, 1020, rising more slowly. Greenwich light vessel automatic, east by north 5, 1020, rising slowly. St Catherine's Point automatic, northeast 3, 1020, rising more slowly. Jersey, northeast by east 3, 5 miles, 1018, rising more slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, northeast by north 5, 1019, rising more slowly. Scilly automatic, east by south 4, 8 miles, 1018, now falling. Milford Haven, northeast 2, 13 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Aberporth, southeast by south 2, 22 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Valley, northeast by north 2, 7 miles, 1023, rising more slowly. Liverpool Crosby, east-northeast 2, mist, 1 mile, 1024, rising more slowly. Valencia, northeast 2, mist, 2 miles, 1022, rising more slowly. Ronaldsway, northeast 2, 11 miles, 1023, rising slowly. Malin Head, north-northwest 1, fog, 900 metres, 1024, now falling. Machrihanish automatic, east-southeast 1, 2 miles, 1024, rising slowly. And now the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300 on Saturday the 26th of November. The general situation: high pressure will remain dominant across the United Kingdom over the next couple of days, although weak fronts will bring a little light rain and drizzle at times. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. Northerly veering southeasterly 4 or 5, decreasing 3 at times. Fair, good. Rattray Head to Berwick upon Tweed. North 4 or 5, veering east 3 or 4. Mainly fair, good. Berwick upon Tweed to Whitby. North 4 or 5, veering northeast 3 or 4. Mainly fair, good, occasionally poor at first. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. North or northeast 4 or 5. Mainly fair, good, occasionally poor at first. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Northerly veering northeasterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Occasional drizzle at first, good, occasionally poor at first. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Easterly or northeasterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Occasional rain or drizzle, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northeast 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Occasional rain or drizzle, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. East or northeast 5 or 6, decreasing 4 at times. Occasional rain or drizzle, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Easterly or northeasterly 4 or 5, increasing 6 at times. Occasional rain or drizzle until later, moderate or good, occasionally poor. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. East or northeast 4 or 5, occasionally 3 at first. Occasional rain or drizzle at first, moderate or good, occasionally poor at first. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. East or northeast 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first in north. Fair, moderate or good. Isle of Man. East or northeast 3 or 4, increasing 5 at times. Fair, good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch. Northeast becoming variable at times 3 or 4, veering east or southeast 4 or 5. Fog patches at first, moderate or good, occasionally very poor at first. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and the North Channel. Northeasterly veering easterly or southeasterly 4 or 5, decreasing 3 at times. Mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor at first. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. Northeast veering southeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 offshore. Fog patches at first, moderate or good, occasionally very poor at first. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Northeast veering south 3 or 4, increasing 5 at times. Fog patches at first, moderate or good, occasionally very poor at first. Shetland Islands. Northerly or northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 at first in east, becoming variable 3 or less, then southerly 3 or 4 later in west. Fair, good. And that completes the shipping bulletin. And it brings the end of programmes here for today on Radio 4. In a moment, we'll join our colleagues on the BBC World Service for more on the death of Fidel Castro in the newsroom. If you prefer, 5 women's paths cross at the Brighton Ladies Sea Swimming Club in Charlotte Jones' Wild Things, which is just about to start over on Radio 4 Extra. And we've live coverage of the second day of the third test between India and England in Test Match Special. That's from 3:45 this morning on Radio 4 Long Wave. For now, though, from me, Andrew Peach, and all of us here at Broadcasting House, thank you for listening and good night.